I hate billionaires.
Welcome to Grumble Goat. My name is Matt Labodka, and this is a show about all the small things that drive me insane. Let's grumble.
Why is it that every billionaire has to turn evil? Why is it that once you get that much money, you become a maniacal lunatic? All the billionaires turn into a Lex Luthor. Why don't we get a couple heroes out of this billionaire business? Why don't we get a couple Batmans or something? Why is every single one becomes afraid of the common man and they build up fortresses and they hoard themselves in like Smaug, like a dragon on their pile of gold? Why can't we get a Scrooge McDuck who hoards a bunch of wealth but then still is a generous, kind person somehow because of those antics of his cute little nephews? But nonetheless, they don't go that direction. They go evil. They could be spending money on making the world a better place. You know, there's a homeless problem. They could house the homeless people in their city. There's a mental health crisis. They could be building mental health facilities to help with people. And that would barely shave off a little bit. And that's a business. They can market that, make that a nonprofit, start fundraising around it, and all of a sudden it's not even their problem anymore. They just got the ball rolling on it. But no, they start taking over the government and demanding lower taxes and hoarding more and more wealth and taking more and more power away from the working class. But why? You won. You win. You have it all. You have more money than a person can spend in a lifetime. So start putting some of it back. You know, you're afraid of the populace because we outnumber you, but just give a gift here and there. You know, Jeff Bezos earns $8 million an hour. There are 8 million New Yorkers in New York City. For a day's wages, he could buy everybody in New York City a lunch, and New York would be singing his praises. But instead, we kicked the new Amazon facility out of New York because he was demanding tax breaks and incentives for putting his already existing business that already doesn't pay taxes here. Keep $1 billion free. Keep $1 billion just for yourself. Just do whatever you want with that money. But maybe the rest of it, maybe build a couple schools or something. Maybe help the common man. You know, a billionaire once bought me a pair of boots. Believe it or not, a billionaire bought me a pair of boots. I still have that pair of boots. I use that pair of boots every winter. I love that pair of boots. It's a good pair of boots. Give out some boots. Give out some boots to the common worker, and we will be singing the billionaire's praises if they paid for our work boots. But no, you have to be selfish. You're going to make us claw the money back. Just like when a kid gets out of control with their new toy, we're going to have to take it back. Because you're going to have to share with your brother and sister. And if you don't know how to share with your brother and sister, I'm just going to have to take that back, mister. Because I hate billionaires. And that's the grumble.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
What?
Grumble, 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 grumble. What's got your goat?
For the latter half of the show, we'll bring in my better half, Veronique, for an unpretentious look and a segment we call
What's got your goat? Welcome to the studio, Matt.
Thank you so much, Veronique.
Yeah, you're welcome. I thought I'd introduce you today.
Yeah, thanks. No, I'm happy to be here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we just survived Valentine's
We
Day.
did it.
We did it. I finally got a card from you.
I had the perfect day yesterday.
Oh, you had the perfect
day.
Perfect day.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Matt surprised me with our classic banana cakes, but
Banana
he
cakes, yeah.
added white chocolate chips to it.
Oh my gosh.
And then we had a blueberry compote. It was so delicious.
Well, I remembered that last week in the episode you mentioned you liked white chocolate.
Oh, thank you for listening. Yes.
I do. I tune into the show.
You do. And you listen to my voice so much.
I do have to listen to that voice a lot because a lot of that goes on the editing floor. Ramble. A lot of it ends up cut out.
Forever listening to me.
Amazing.
Yeah,
fantastic.
so it was perfect.
Yeah, you had a beautiful day. And then you went to work.
Oh, no.
Perfect. Oh.
No, that's not the end of the story.
That's right. I forgot. There's a midpoint.
Obviously. I treated myself to a Shanna massage.
You got a Shanna massage?
Yes. Cocoon Wellness. Recommend, for sure. I'm a new person.
You're
babe.
a new person?
Woo! I had so much tension in my head.
Okay, I thought there was something different.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you set off the alarm last night. It didn't recognize you. Google doesn't recognize your voice anymore. Different person.
Everything is better.
Okay.
Everything's better. She stretched out my neck. I popped out one of those gross nodules. And
Sure
I was
did.
like, ooh.
And then chased me around the studio with it.
we need to go to the doctor. And
Okay, let go of that tension.
all the tension.
And then you went to work.
And then I went to work, but on my way, I found a card making station.
Oh, that's what happened.
So cute.
Oh.
I said, what is this? Of course, I need to make a Valentine's Day card.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. And
You made a little handmade card.
Yeah, I made a handmade card and then I gave it to you this morning.
Beautiful.
With
very touching.
your favorite Reese's cups.
Yeah, you know I hoard those things.
I know.
I hoard those things like a squirrel hides nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Those things are hidden away like a dragon in his cave hoarding.
Yes.
I have lots of peanut butter cups
Yes.
in the fridge hiding away
Yes.
for when I'm ready for them.
Yes. No gold, just Reese's Gold peanut butter cups.
That's right. Reese's
Yes.
Gold and Cape May Peanut Butter Company.
Yes.
Peanut butter cups.
We can't forget
Oh,
them.
those are so good.
I know, and you need to eat them.
I am hoarding them.
You are.
We have everything we need.
We have everything we need.
Yesterday was perfect.
It was a perfect day.
Yesterday was perfect. We bask in each other's comedy.
Romance.
And romance.
Yeah.
We have everything we could ever want.
We have an amazing intern that helps us set up Smudge.
We have an amazing intern
Yes.
that sort of helped us set up.
He's very active.
So if we have everything we need,
Yeah.
why do we even bother? Sometimes we buy a lottery ticket. Why do we even bother with that?
Oh, the dream. I love a dream.
The dream. That's the beautiful thing about
Yeah.
the lottery.
Yeah.
Is what you're buying. You're paying $2 for a little dream.
A little dream. I love
Yeah.
that you say that. I love that you call it that.
Because the $2, you're right. Mathematically, you're probably never going to win, right?
Right.
But that $2 is buying you that little daydream.
It's buying you the daydream.
What would I do with that money?
I really love that you call it that. I think it's really sweet. So this is what happens. This is what
What
happens.
happens?
You're in reality and you're like, okay, I got to go to work. I got
I'm
to
in
make
reality.
money.
I got to go to work.
I'm attracting money.
Okay.
I'm attracting love.
Okay. I hope you're not attracting
everything.
too much love.
Especially after those chocolate chips.
Ooh. Why, what are we buying lottery tickets for?
So the dream, because you're in the grind, you're like, I'm going to work.
Going to
I have
work.
a million jobs. Like, going here, going there. And then you think to yourself, wait a minute, why am I working so much when I can win the lottery?
Right. Yeah. I go, oh, what am I slaving away for?
What am I slaving
I can just
away
win the
for?
lottery.
I'm just going to win the lottery.
Yeah.
So that's why I like to play the lottery, is because
Right.
I would like to dream of a day that I don't have to work all the time.
You just don't want to work.
Well, it's not that I don't want to work, because even if when we do win the lottery,
When we do
win the lottery,
Uh-huh.
I still will have a job because I can't stay still. I'll be a slug.
Yeah.
You know, if I don't have anything to do, I'll be a
Right.
slug.
Well, we'll still have Grumble Goat, obviously.
We're never ending this show.
This is therapy for us. We need this to work.
We need this to survive.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Great. All right. So not working anymore. That'd be a great thing. Not having to work.
Yeah.
So what would you do if you won the lotto? If you had a massive windfall?
Oh, I thought about this a lot.
I know everybody does. Every $2 you've spent is another thought about what you're going to do.
So I would like to buy land.
Buy land.
Yes.
Okay.
Like to buy some land, whether
Okay,
it's
great.
a house with some land.
Okay.
But land with the
Land.
house.
There
Land.
might be a structure on it.
There might be a structure on it. There
Okay.
may not be. I don't know. It's land.
It's land.
We can do whatever we want
It's
with
a
land.
chunk of the earth.
Yes.
Okay.
We could have an adult, you know.
Oh, wow. Where are we going with this?
Well, you know, that.
You want to do like a gentleman's club?
No, adult tag day.
Adult, like a swingers club?
No, not tag. I mean, like, a field day. An adult field
day.
So, like, anything. Land.
Wait, we
throw
can just go to the
parties.
park and do that.
No, we're going to have land.
We're going to have land.
We're going to have land.
We'll
and
own the park.
We're going to own the park. My philanthropy side.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would put some money aside for my nieces and nephews.
Okay, great.
Yes.
I'm not sure if family counts as philanthropy, but I see where you're going. So put some money aside for them to have some college.
Not for me,
Wait.
so it's philanthropy.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's for someone else, so it's philanthropy.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Yeah.
still in the family, but they're not me.
Right. Like when I buy Smudge, the intern, food,
Yeah.
that's philanthropy.
Yeah.
Because it's not for me.
It's not for me. It's for our intern, our
Right.
business.
Yeah.
We should write that off as an expense.
We should.
But
Uh-huh.
I've thought about hiring a publicist.
Hiring a publicist.
Yeah,
Okay.
for my career.
Is that philanthropy or because it's for you, but you're paying money to someone else? So is that philanthropy?
It's 100% for me.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's for you. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know. So I used to have a list when I was in debt. Like when I had
Yeah.
student loans, I was like, pay off my student loans. But like now we've done that.
Pay off debt. Okay. What about your mom? There was no mention of your mom in there.
yes. Well, we would have a death fund.
Oh, what?
Yes, we have the death fund. Do you know how expensive it is to die in the U.S.?
See, I think most people, when you ask them, like, oh, if you won the lottery, what would you do? They'd be like, well, I'll buy my mom a house. But you weren't buy mom a house. You're like, I'll start the death fund.
Yeah, we're starting the death fund. We already have the apartment.
Okay.
We pay for it. Make sure that we have enough money for the apartment for as long as she's alive.
Okay.
And then we have the death fund.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like $10,000.
So you'll
die.
pay for her rent while she's alive. Is that what you're saying? Okay, good. So there is a little bit set aside for your mother.
That's
in there.
already happening.
Begin
as you
that
mean
goes
to
without
continue.
saying.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Begin as you mean to continue. Yeah, of course, we are always funding her.
Okay, we're funding her and the death fund at the same time.
that needs to go up. The death fund is what we need to put money in.
All right. Well, I don't want to sound too excited about the death fund.
No, we're not excited about it. We just need to plan and prepare.
Okay, so I think most people have like a little bit of altruism in there when it comes to making their own life comfortable as well. Yeah.
If we bought a house with land, then we could have the reunion.
Great. Yes, we'll have a house with land. Great.
Yeah.
The land. All right, covered the land. We got the land.
Got land.
Everybody understands we own land at this point.
We want land.
Okay, we want land.
Land.
I need a piece of it.
Everyone wants land.
Give it to me.
Now.
We're not landowning. We can't even vote in this country.
Well, I will be, thankfully, but not everybody.
Anyway, so when people actually have that much money,
yeah,
what happens to that idea?
What do you mean?
Okay, so the lotto has been up to $1 billion.
Oh my gosh, I know.
And we've bought a ticket when it's $1 billion. Now, what happens when people have $1 billion?
They don't know what to do with it.
They don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. You have to be anonymous. You have to have a lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't tell anybody that you won.
How many billionaires can you name by name?
You know, I looked them up, but I know Elon.
Okay.
And I know Bezos.
Okay.
And I know Mark Zuckerberg.
So they're not doing a great job of being anonymous.
Well, they made their money. They didn't win it.
Did they make their money? You know, even the lotto is taking $2 from every single person that played.
Yes, but the thing about the lotto is that it's voluntary. It's like the Squid Game.
Yeah.
You know,
whereas one of the reasons we want to play the lotto is to not have to work anymore. But as human beings that live in capitalism, we have to work. So it's a burden we all have to carry. So we have to work for a billionaire.
Well, now we have the robber barons are back.
Yeah, the robber barons are back.
They're back. You know, watching all of my smut TV and, you know, The Gilded Age is on the list of my period pieces that I like to watch. I never thought I would be living in it.
Right.
You know, like I
it seems like a period piece.
Yeah.
Like it takes place during a historic period.
That's right. And like fighting for women's rights, I really didn't think I'd have to do that.
Yeah.
But apparently I do.
Right.
It's just a constant thing that never really went away.
Right. Yeah. Weird, right? Yeah.
Maybe that's why I cry every time I think about a woman being president or like a woman reaching this monumental point of like, oh, we can do anything. And then I just get really emotional.
Yeah.
And it's because we've never done it.
It's because you can't do it.
We can do it.
I didn't say you didn't have the ability. Well, you have like the motor skills to perform the presidency.
Supposedly.
Yeah, but you would need the popular opinion to elect that.
Yeah, exactly. But the popular opinion is buying lottery tickets.
If you had $1 billion and a homeless person asked you for $1, what are you going to do?
I would say I don't have anything.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
$1 billion doesn't matter. You're not taking out the wallet.
Well, because if I have $1 billion, I'm not walking around with cash.
Well, yes. No, of course. You got your personal assistant standing next to you that carries the credit cards and things.
Do you have $1?
Do you have $1? You can feel free to give this homeless person $1. Not my $1, by the way. This is coming out of your pocket.
Yeah, I'll take care of you later.
A performer on the subway passes around the hat.
I did give a performer on the subway some money the other day.
But not Veronique now. Veronique when she has $1 billion. I guess you're not on the subway in the first place.
I'm not on the subway anymore, babe. I am on it. I'm in like, you know, a hovercraft going.
You're in a hovercraft?
A hovercraft going to work to quit. You know, like there's no.
Wait, you're going to actually show up in person to quit?
Yeah.
I want to see this conversation.
Yeah.
You're going to storm in there. You're going to ram the hovercraft right through the front door.
All of the plates all over the floor. It's going to be like, psh, psh, out. Like that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
No, I'm going to have a flash mob dance actually.
A flash mob dance.
Yeah,
okay.
that's how I want to go out.
But you're going to pay the people, right? That flash mob with you?
No, all volunteers.
All volunteer
Always
flash mob.
volunteers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it about having $1 billion that suddenly you don't want to give anybody money anymore?
That's how they keep it.
Oh, that's how they keep
That's
it.
how they keep
Because
it.
otherwise they'll run out of money.
Well, yeah.
Veronique 2 days ago gives $1 to the performer
Right,
on the subway.
right, the
But
ebb and
Veronique with
flow.
$1 billion, now you're worried about losing your money.
Now I'm like, I need to hold on to
I gotta hold on to that. You know, it's just like Scrooge McDuck holds on to his first dime because they're afraid to lose it.
Of course they are.
How come the billionaires aren't making the world a better place?
This is the question that I have.
Oh, okay.
What I don't understand about people like Elon that are now running the country,
Right.
like, I don't understand. He's from Africa. Why isn't he helping Africa, like, have fresh running water? Like, why don't you build a giant water filtration system there?
Why doesn't he just build a water filtration plant?
Yeah.
He wouldn't even notice that in his like budget. Like he wouldn't
It's
notice his
crazy.
bank account go down or anything
Right.
to help his neighbors back at home.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he do that? Why doesn't he do something to like
Right.
improve some aspect of the world
And
whatsoever?
like, we need clean water in countries that don't have clean water.
we need
Like,
clean water in Detroit.
That's right. Oh my gosh.
We need clean water
Yes.
here.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a billionaire could just clean up their
Do
own
it.
city. Just be like, oh, I'm going to fund this project.
I'm doing
Don't
this
worry
now.
about it. I make $1.5 billion a week. I can handle the cost of this infrastructure.
That's what I'm saying.
None of them are doing that.
No.
No, they're all hoarding their wealth, undermining the IRS, and doing
Yeah.
whatever they can
Yeah.
to make themselves richer. And it's like, no, you won. You did it.
won.
You did it.
You won. When I get a really big tip from a table, I think, oh, I hope they won the lottery. Like, I always think like, oh, they
That's
won
great.
a bunch of money and
Yeah.
that's how they're able to give a nice tip.
Yeah. Actimore. Like,
Actimore.
I just got a little bit of money. I want you to also get a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's great. Like Jeff Bezos, like his employees want to unionize, and he would rather fire them and shut down the factory than allow them to
Right.
unionize instead of being like, I got mine, guys.
Yeah.
I'm good. I live cozy.
I mean-
why don't you guys unionize? You figure out what's fair for you, and you guys live comfortably for a little while.
Right.
Like,
you
I
think you'd
got-
share.
I got super wealthy and comfortable on your backs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Yeah.
I know.
You know
What's-
what? And let's take the week of Christmas off, guys.
that would be so nice.
Yeah.
It would never happen.
Right, it can't happen because the billionaires have to be greedy.
Right.
That's the problem. Once you have so much money, all your dollars have to make dollars.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like they like no matter what they bought. Like if they tried to open a mental health institute to
Yeah.
help some of the homeless people on the street,
Yes.
they would still think, well, what's my return on my investment?
Right.
As opposed
Right.
to like, no, just use your giant pile of gold coins.
Yeah, you don't need
and
a return.
open a hospital.
Right.
But not all your dollars have to make dollars.
No.
I know that's how it's set up.
Right.
But it doesn't have to. Just use it to make the world better.
I mean, what's
Clean up a river.
right? That's what I'm saying. Like, why don't we clean up things instead of like frack? You know,
Yeah,
like
frack. Wait, yeah, just plant a meadow or something.
Yeah.
Like, make a forest happen
I
where there
know.
used to be a factory.
Yeah.
Like when you shutter an Amazon warehouse because you don't want it to unionize, maybe tear it down and make it a park
Right.
instead of just leaving an abandoned building.
right.
You know, like
yes.
not everything needs to make money.
Not everything needs to make money, but money makes the world go round. The world go round. The world go round. I know.
Everybody get to the Kit Kat Club. Great show.
so good.
But that's why we have government.
Supposedly.
To make a park out of an old factory.
Yeah,
to make the
supposedly.
world better. But where does the government get the money to do that from?
Taxes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if the billionaires aren't going to make the world a better place.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is a little song and dance that happens. And
Yeah.
all the millionaires and billionaires are like, oh, but if we have all the money, we'll just give it back to you. So, you know, we're going to get these tax
The
cuts.
you're talking about the trickle down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, yeah, taxes for the things that are necessary. And then everything else we'll just do. We'll just give money to the organizations. And then they can funnel their money through their organization and manage
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Separate
They make their
entity.
own charities and then
Yeah.
they can dictate what happens to the money that
Yeah.
they donated.
Exactly. You know, we want to think that they're smart. We want to think that they're going to do good things, but we should know better. We should know better from history that
Yeah.
like maybe one of them, like Bill Gates, he's the one that has a lot of philanthropy, and then he's also the one that has the biggest conspiracy theory. I'm just
Right.
like, why are we attacking the ones that are doing good things?
Yeah.
right? They're like, oh no, that's bad. He's giving his money away. So there's a conspiracy wrapped up around that.
Right.
What? No.
He must be the evil one
He's the
because
evil
he's doing
one.
some good with his money.
Oh, he's giving it away for free? Oh, no. He's sick. Clearly,
sick.
there's something wrong with him.
There's a plot to put microchips in everybody's brains and take over through the COVID-19 vaccine. He's going to take over everybody's brain. Meanwhile, we have Elon Musk who's actually putting microchips in chimpanzees' brains.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, wait, the conspiracy is right in front of you, and you're looking behind you.
That's right. I'm like, whoa.
It's right there.
It's right there. Denial on people is
You're like,
absolutely
where's the
insane.
deep state? Meanwhile, you're watching Fox News show you an interview with a billionaire standing at the shoulder of the president doing all the talking, and you're like, I can't find the deep state. It must be Joe Biden.
I can't imagine who the deep state is. No, they're actually talking to you now. It's absolutely not okay and crazy.
I also love just what they call their grand conspiracy of tax breaks for the rich.
Yeah.
Is trickle down.
I know.
That doesn't even sound good. Like, they're like, that's what tricks us. But it's like, trickle down? They didn't call it like opening the floodgates. They didn't call it like the faucet starts at the top. Like, they didn't.
Oh, no. Trump only believes that with water going to LA. I'm just going to open some dams.
Just open the dams.
I'm doing stuff.
Doing stuff.
That's nice.
Meanwhile, just raiding the databases of the IRS.
With 19-year-olds.
With 19-year-olds.
I can't believe I have unclassified security clearance. Like, the dad's paying their rent.
One time I hacked into the FBI mainframe. Hacked into the FBI? Forget that. It's my job to dismantle Social Security.
I have to dismantle the government.
By the way, that's an unpaid internship.
This has been an episode of Grumble Goat.
Thanks for listening.
I'm Mat Labatka.
I'm Veronique Hurley. Please subscribe.
I hate when people say please subscribe.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Well, we would have a death fund.
We did it. We've conquered another one of life's little annoyances. But the truth is, what I really hate is commercials. And I'll wager you do too. And that's why Grumble Goat is proudly commercial-free. But to keep it that way, it takes the support of fellow grumblers like you. If you hate commercials, head on over to our Patreon page and see if becoming a Grumble Kid is right for you. And as always, don't forget to Grumble Goat responsibly and share with a friend.
Grumble, 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 grumble. Pa, 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 pa.